Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today is the 16th of July. Now I'm going to talk about few US stocks, and the first one I'm starting with is Portland General Electric. We'll look first at the monthly here. We see it has real bullish momentum. It went down a little bit and now we have a bullish candle. This last candle, the most recent one, we look at the weekly time frame, there was a breakout, there was a retest, and then when we look at the daily here, we will find that at this major support resistance level we had a small congestion, some few daily candles here, and then now we have a breakout. This in my view would give us a good opportunity to enter, to buy, maybe a pending order just a little bit lower than this level, maybe after a candle or two. Price may correct a little bit and go lower. In this case, the stop loss. So the stop loss, there are two places for it. Either here under this previous low, which is here, which makes absolute sense, or if one wants to be more conservative, would go lower than the support resistance from the monthly and weekly, but it will widen the stop loss. So it's up to you to decide which one you prefer. And then the target, the first target would be somewhere here, and the second target would be somewhere there, or you can just trail the profit. As price goes up, you just move the stop loss a little bit higher, taking into consideration to leave a reasonable gap to allow for price to breathe, or to for its volatility, so you don't get hit for no reason other than it's the normal volatility of the day. Anyway, so that's the first stock I wanted to talk about. The second one is the Southern Company, and when we look at it here, we will find that on the weekly time frame there is a trend line. Price hit price came to this trend line and reacted to it, and now is bouncing up from this trend line. We look at the daily time frame, we will find that there was small congestion here at the trend line, and then we have this breakout here. Good opportunity in my opinion as well. If we just draw a small resistance here at this level, now where we can enter, a bit too high now, a bit far away, maybe somewhere here, down a little bit. Maybe the stop loss, the stop loss could be here, for example, or below the trend line, just because price may, even if we enter here, price may go down to retest the trend line. Ideally, of course, the best ideal place for the stop loss is here, but in my opinion it will make the it will really widen the stop loss. It depends on you. If you are happy with that, then definitely this is ideal for sure, to have the stop loss below the previous low, the most recent low. However, you can argue that you can put it here, somewhere here, and then your target would be maybe somewhere here, first target, second target. You can also draw a trend line here. In this case, you might want, because I mean, if you want to follow trend lines, then maybe you wait a little bit. If price goes to retest this area here, this range here, and then back again, like it goes down to retest this area again, and then back again, it hits this trend line and resume its bullish momentum, then you can enter somewhere here. However, still, if you want to catch the price based on that you have momentum from this upward ascending trend line, you definitely can as well. Up to you. There are different, you can think of it different ways. You can either draw this trend line as I mentioned and wait for a clear breakout of it, or you can just wait for price to retest this level here, and then on its way back up again you can trade it. Or the last, or the first one I mentioned, is that to put a pending order just below this level a little bit, and then put your stop loss just below this trend line here, somewhere here. Okay, so this was for SO, Southern Company. Then we go to the next one, American Electric Power Company. On the monthly time frame, very bullish. There isn't enough of that anyway. And on the weekly time frame, bullish. On the daily, there is a breakout. Definitely, I prefer myself if price, same thing, like if you want to wait for it to go up a little bit higher and then makes a retest, kind of ABC or 1 2 3s, and then catch it again on its way up when it retests this level, and then reacts to it and goes up again. Or you prefer, maybe you don't want to wait for a retest, you just want to trade the breakout without waiting for the retest, then in this case I prefer if you wait a little bit higher, or for another couple of days to print the couple of daily candles to print above this resistance level, which is now support resistance level. Maybe 2 more days here when it's still here, that gives us a hint that it is respecting this level, it is not a false break, and then we can enter depending on where the price level is at that time, in 2 3 days or 4 days or whatever. Or the very conservative way is to wait for it goes a bit higher and then retest, and then on its way back up again re-enter, to enter when after it retests this level. Up to you to decide, and definitely it's clear where the stop loss would be. The stop loss would be here, for example. That's a very good place for the stop loss. Not now, of course, you just need to wait another couple of days, or if you want to trade based on this breakout, then go a little bit higher to trade it, but your stop loss anyway will be somewhere here, this area here, and then adjust your size based on your stop loss. The targets, definitely up to you. You just, I believe you just trail the price. You just move the stop loss a bit higher, as long as the price is going up. Now the last one is the middle 6 water company. Now what happened here is that, okay, let's first quickly look at the monthly. As you can see, the monthly very bullish. Look at the weekly, quite bullish as well. Look at the daily. Okay, we had a breakout with a gap, very significant breakout with a gap, and price simply retesting, and now we have a bullish candle reacting to this level. So what we want to do is we will wait a day or two, or maybe 3 4 days or whatever. We want just the price to stay here in this area, and preferably if it's when it starts to move up again, so it will stay here a little bit and then goes up, respects this level demonstrated by a couple of candles here near to this level, and then on its way up again, done with the retesting. Now it will resume its bullish momentum, and then we can enter. In this case, regardless of where your level would be of entry, maybe here, maybe there, whatever. Anyway, the stop loss better of course to be here, but it might be too wide. Maybe if we already have 4 or 5 candles and then resumption of the or continuation of the bullish momentum, in this case maybe we can put the stop loss here. We do not really need to go that low. However, if we are going to enter tomorrow, let's say, or something, someone thinks that this is a bullish and very good opportunity and he wants to enter here, for example, well, in this case the stop loss cannot be here. This is not safe. The stop loss should be here. So it depends on when will you enter and how price action looks like at that time of entry. So of course you use your own judgment and analysis, fundamentally and technically. This is what I see myself. I'm not saying that this is for definitely bullish, this is definitely a good opportunity. I'm just mentioning or talking about what I see, what my analysis is. So you have to do your own as well. Anyway, if any questions, please leave them in the comments. If there is any particular stock you would like me to do a technical analysis for, please leave me a comment and give me the code of this stock, and I will do the analysis for it. Thank you, and see you next time. Bye bye.